Have you ever wondered how to plow faster than 9 miles an hour? Stick around. I'll show you how. Welcome back, everybody. Driver 53 here, and I've got some awesome equipment that I want to show you guys that's going to help you fast farm. Now, if you're not sure what fast farming is doing the jobs on the farm faster than what the description says in your garage. So let's take a look here really quick. So if I go to my garage, this piece of equipment right here, my plow, says that it's only supposed to go 9 miles an hour. But what if I told you I could make it go as fast as this tractor is, which is 15 miles an hour? Also, this tractor is only 150 horsepower, and this plow is a 200 horsepower requirement plow. Sounds interesting, right? Well, let's show you this right here. Normal plow going 9 miles an hour. Okay? So there is a fast farming technique where if you hold your left trigger, L1, and you double tap X, watch what happens to the plow. See how it came up just a little bit? This is a fast farming technique. So what should happen is as you take off, it's going to keep plowing. But it doesn't. Now, not every piece of equipment does that technique. Alright? So what we're going to do, we're going to run back over here. I've got something else I want to show you guys. It's a really, really awesome mod that is available on ModHub. Alright, so what do we have here? Well, this is a mod called the Front Attacher. And as you can see, it's going to hook up to your 3-point right here on your tractor. The two bottom prongs are going to go here. The top one's going to go here. And what it does is it gives you another ball receiver here on the backside, just like you have on your tractor right there. If you can see where the circle is in the middle of the screen, it's going to do the exact same thing. But by putting it on the 3-point hitch, you're actually going to be able to adjust it up and down. And that's going to come into play here in a second. Let's go ahead and hop back in our tractor. I'm going to turn it on. We're going to get this thing hooked up. So, let me turn around here so you guys can see exactly what it looks like again. So this is what it does. It's going to raise it up, and by having this 3-point, you're now able to take it up and down to help you adjust and tune for the piece of equipment that you have. So, one thing that you need to know about this is that some pieces of equipment will not hook up to this. And what I mean is whenever you come over here to your equipment and you want to attach it, it's still going to want to attach right in there. But not this one. This one attaches there. Now it looks really funky being way up like that, but some of these pieces of equipment, it doesn't matter because they've got a pivot point on the equipment themselves. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and drop this down. As you can see up in the top left hand corner, it is dropped down perfectly level with the ground. I'm not doing any tricks with the double tap technique. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to go. And while ago this was 9 miles an hour. So watch this now. Well, there's 9. We've maxed out this tractor. This tractor is only 150 horsepower, y'all. So if you've got a faster tractor, you're going to be able to go as fast as that tractor. Well, almost as fast as that tractor is going to go. There are some limitations depending on how big of a plow you have. But this is just plowing. What do you guys want to do? I mean, so this is just plowing. Let's go take a look at cultivating. So this plow right here, the John Deere 2410, this is my #1 pick for the best plow to have on a small farm if you're wanting to fast farm. Don't let the size of 12 meters make you think that it's not able to be used on a small farm. It's just going to let you get done that much faster so you can turn around and do the next jobs, right? It's all about efficiency. Sure, it's a little bit more expensive at $55,000, but it's twice as wide as the one that's $17,000. Now that is the standard, the Subsoiler 6M. That was the go-to for a really long time, but now I don't use anything but the 2410 on a small or medium size farm. So next I want to show you the cultivators. And as you can see here, we've got this thing raised up pretty high. But if I go and select that front attacher tool, and I hit lower, watch what happens. It's going to go down, and then I can bring it back up. I can also manually adjust it. If I hold my L1 trigger and I go up and down on the right joystick, check that out. I can position it anywhere in here that I want to. That way I can fine tune exactly where I want this to be. So let's go ahead and fire this thing up. And what we're going to do is go ahead and raise this all the way back up. Okay? So it's all the way at the top. So watch what happens whenever I lower the actual cultivator now. It drops in the ground. As I start going, watch how fast I can go. About 11 miles an hour. Now if I start adjusting this when I'm on the front attacher implement and I start going down, see how now I'm picking up speed? I'm 13 miles an hour. Now, the reason I'm not going 15 is because this tractor has 150 horsepower and this implement is 180 required. I'm 30 over, that's why, but I'm still going faster than the 10 that it requires. So let's take a look at this mod. This is the Case IH 490. It's only $10,000. It's 9.8 meters wide, which is awesome for a small farm. It's a 180 horsepower requirement, but as you could see from the test there, that tractor was only 150. So this is my #1 cultivator for a small farm if you want a fast farm. You need to use the front attacher though with it, otherwise it won't work. Alright, and here we have my #1 pick for a small farm for a seeder. Let's take a look at it. This one right here is the Lemken Solitaire 12. It's obviously 12 meters wide. Normal operating is 9 miles an hour on this. But I was just using the fast farming double tap technique and we got it up higher than that. So this is my #1 for a small farm. Once again, 12 meters wide, you're going to be able to knock out a field really, really quickly. Here is my #1 pick for planters. So this is going to be your corns, your sunflowers, crops like that. This is this guy right here. It's the horse. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. It's going to be up here in planters. And if we come across, we're going to see this one. It's actually the one that's the main image here on the planters section also. So we'll come back across again, and it's 9 meters wide, so a little bit narrower, but you can fertilize while you seed. So I really, really like this one a lot. I was just using the fast farming technique with the double tap. And this is a 180 horsepower requirement, and that tractor only has 150 again. So I really, really recommend this one. It's a nice piece. So the next piece of equipment I'd like to talk about is mower. And this is a really, really nice side mower, but as you can see, we're going 13 miles an hour. So if I do the double tap technique, check this, we're going to be able to go to 32 miles an hour. So I switched tractors just so you guys could see the difference in the speed, because the other one was going to go faster than 15 anyway. But y'all, we're mowing at almost 30 miles an hour now. Absolutely awesome. And this tractor only has 125 horsepower. Let's take a look at it. So if I go into my garage and I come all the way over here, you can see that this Fendt is at 115 actually is what it is. And the mower right here is only an 80 horsepower draw. So you're not gonna have to worry about tractors. Now if you're running really, really low horsepower tractors, then you're still gonna be able to do this too. But it's that brand right there. I can't say it, the K brand. The GMD 4411. Absolutely love this mower for doing small farm type projects. Next, a piece of equipment on the list is a tedder. So this thing is really, really cool. Let's go ahead and reset it here really quick. So if I'm going along, a normal tedder is going to be about 11 miles an hour. But if I hit the double tap, check this. We're going to start cranking at 30 miles an hour, tedding at that speed. Absolutely insane. You might even be going too fast and missing patches. So cautious with this one if you do it. You might want to set your cruise to around 20-25 just to make sure you're catching everything. But this is an absolutely awesome mod. And I don't have the front attacher hooked up to it. This is just a standard piece of equipment that we did the double tap technique. So when we come over here to Tethers and we come across, it's going to be the Lizard GVS6U. Super cheap. It's only $1,300 too. And when you come in, you can actually change the color between yellow and red. So really awesome. Let's go look at windrowers now. So once you've got that swath laid down, whether it be grass, straw, hay, you're gonna need to put it into more of a row, right? So we need a windrower to be able to do that. So this one here is made by the same company. It's a great piece. We go ahead and show you what it's like here at normal speed. 11 miles an hour. Double tap. And we are cranking. And it does a really good job of putting it right in the middle. Now, it is a little bit narrower than some of the other ones that you're going to see, but 32 miles an hour making rows. That is phenomenal. Let's take a look at the mod. We're going to come down here to windrowers, and we're going to come across right here, the Lizard GVS 6U. So the interesting thing about this mod, it's actually named the exact same thing as the other one. So in your garage, this is what they're going to look like sitting next to each other. So one of them is going to be a little bit higher. I mean, it's crazy. They're named the exact same thing. I recommend, because you can't use both, or one for both items, you actually have to have two of these. I recommend coloring one and one the other, and then you'll always know which one it is. But they're both called the GVS 6U. It's quite interesting. Not sure why, but there they are. So I want to talk about balers. I haven't been able to find one that you can actually go super fast with, but for a small farm, this one is the best one. It's super cheap and it goes a little bit faster than your base games. So let's take a look at it. We're going to come here to baling technology, and the first thing I want to show you is like this brand right here. It's an LSB 1290D. It's $105,000, but it only goes 12 miles an hour. It's 140 horsepower requirement also. But if we come across to this other one that I've got right here, the Case IH 8575, it's only $24,000. That is insanely cheap compared to the other one. And it only takes 85 horsepower, and it goes 2 miles an hour faster. You're gonna need a less powerful tractor, so an overall investment is better, and just that 2 miles an hour. I know it's not a lot, but it is a little bit faster. So this one gets an honorable mention. Well, that's it, everybody. Those are all the pieces that I feel are the best for a small farm. Now, that's my own personal opinion. There's no other data to back that up other than me doing some testing and trying to figure out what are the free mods. I also want to put that out there. Those are ones that you don't have to pay any money for other than purchasing the game and having internet access to be able to get onto the mod hub. There's no DLCs or anything like that in there. I know a lot of players have the version where you get everything for free anyway, but for the people that didn't, I wanted to do mods that everyone has access to right now. So I was able to find those. I wasn't able to find anything for a loading wagon or a fertilizer spreader. You know, different things that could probably help out too. I mean, there's some other things out there that are a little bit faster, but they're not technically fast farming mods. So I'm going to be doing follow-ups on medium size and a large size farm also. So be on the lookout for those. And if there's any other pieces of equipment that you feel fall into this category that are your favorites, go ahead and throw them in the comments below. Let us know. So if you enjoyed the video today or you learned something, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to be kept up to date on all my latest top videos or Let's Play series or precision farming or any other testing videos that I do, think about hitting that subscribe button. And if you do, hit the notification bell too. Have a great day, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver 53, signing off.